Hey there, hello my friend, Amner Hunter here from amnerhunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you in another video. Happy Saturday, hope that you are having a great day, great weekend so far. Today we're going to be checking out a couple of new free plugins and also a couple of new interesting deals in music production tools. As usual, you will find all of these freebies and deals in the video description just below the timestamps, alright? Let me show you the plugins we're going to be checking out today quickly here. Let's start with the freebies. We have a new drum library for Contact Player, a free drum library. This is called Drum Daddy LITE. Also, we have a new version, the version 2 of this awesome dynamic equalizer. Very great and alternative to FabFilter Pro Q3 and 4. So this is the ZL Equalizer 2 available for free. And moving on to the deals, we have a huge deal by Universal Audio. Out of 50 plugins, you can choose 10 of them for $99. So $10 a piece, right? This is Build Your Own Bundle Mixtape Pro by Universal Audio. And look at the whole set of plugins that we have here to choose from. We can select 10, alright? So this is the Mixtape Pro. Also, we have the Holiday Mixtape, which includes less plugins to choose from. But we go here from compressors, reverbs, delays, synthesizers, organs, modulation effects, chorus, rotary speaker. We go for guitar amp simulators, amazing vintage guitar amp simulators. We go for reverbs, tape machines, mastering compressors, full channel strips or limiter compressors. We have also emulations of real studios, reverbs, limiters, tape machines, so on and so forth, right? Equalizers, of course. All of these legendary analog pieces of gear that are now, or for some time now, by Universal Audio turned into plugins, right? And I'm gonna show you some examples of some plugins that I have here from this bundle on my DAW, right? So 66% off until November the 30th, as this is the lowest price I have ever seen. Probably these plugins, $99. Also, we're going to be checking out this deal until November the 30th by Solid State Logic, the Ssl Native X compressor for $14.99, right? And it is worth mentioning that in any purchase here at Plugin Boutique, you get a freebie, right? So you're not gonna get this, only this one, this plugin, the one that you buy. You can get the Bloom Vocal Edit Lite or the Mixbox by IK Multimedia, completely free, right? The same goes for the Universal Audio Mixtape Pro. You can get a free copy of Mixbox or a free copy of Bloom Vocal Edit Lite. So before we begin with the content, my friends, let me invite you quickly to my website, amnerhunter.com, where you can get some additional free stuff, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players. Also some additional free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses and drum sample packs. Don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost on a daily basis with tons of content like this. And also let me invite you to my second channel, which is called Amner Hunter Makes Music, a channel dedicated entirely to create original songs and music from scratch. I am currently on episode 3 for this first songwriting challenge, where I am making a psychedelic space rock song from scratch, and I'm gonna share with you the whole process to building that song, right? Subscribe for that if you are interested in that type of content. Hopefully this will inspire you to create your own songs and original music as well. Put as many music as possible out there. Let me know if you are here in the live stream, my friends. I am always happy and interested to know your opinions about these tools. My friend Nita is here. Hello, Nita. ¿Qué onda, carnal? Aquí andamos. Nita bought some days ago the Universal Mixtape Pro bundle. Yeah, he was very excited about that purchase, and I am pretty excited also to try some plugins to get that deal as well. Denarius is here. Hello, Denarius. Acoustic is here. Hello, Acoustic. And Mr. Gary Thompson is in the house as well. Hello, Gary. Finally get to catch a live show. Just came back from Germany. Awesome, Gary. How was it? How was your trip over there? Never been to Germany. Would love to go there someday. The Universal Audio Mixtape Pro Bundle is insane, says Nitalica. I agree with you, Nita. Mr. Cal Golden is here and S-Force. Thanks a lot, you guys, for being here. I appreciate it very much. Now let me invite you to my DAW session here, or different session that I have here. So this is a new drum sample, not sample library. It's a drum library for Contact Player drum virtual instrument. This is the Drum Daddy LITE, right, by Ingram Audio. And in this LITE version, we don't have many different sounds, but the ones we get are amazing. So yeah, we don't have controls either to further shape the sounds of the drums and stuff like that, but they are pretty great, pretty mixed ready. So this is, let me play you some sounds here. This is the snare. Amazing, amazing toms, and also the cymbals are great. China, crash. Really loved the hi-hat and the ride, the China as well. The kick drum is great. So great sounds out of the bat, my friends, and like I'm gonna show you a full mix as well in context. In the full version, you have access more to other stuff to shape the sounds, but in this free and light version, I think it's very mix ready, and I think it's like 2 gigabytes of hard drive, something like that, for Contact Player free, right? So let me show you some sounds here, the full drum kit. Okay. Works great in the full mix, like I said. Let me show you here some guitars, bass, and all that good stuff. Nice, right? Very cool. It has a cool tom part here. Let me show you. Right? Yeah, cool library by Ingram Audio. That's about it for that. Let's continue with the ZL Equalizer version 2, a much slick version from version 1. This is the dynamic equalizer, right? So you can put up to 25 EQ bands, pretty much like FabFilter Pro Q3, 4, the Kirchhoff equalizer, also with 25, 26 EQ bands, right? And yeah, in this new version, they changed a bit. They made the user interface and the user experience a bit more slick and more easy on the eye, right? More like the FabFilter, which is very easy on the eye, very pleasant, right? And also, well, let me show you here. I'm gonna add some bands. You can add, like I said, up to 25 bands. You do all that. Let me play some sounds here. You have, of course, the visualizer, right, of frequencies, and you can solo each one of the EQ moves that you're doing. Yeah, if you're familiar with FabFilter, you're gonna get this. It's very intuitive, right? It also has a pretty nice like conflicting frequencies detection. If you set a what's the thing that I'm looking for? If you set a side chain, right? You can the plugin will highlight some parts where the two instances are conflicting, and therefore you can act and reduce or boost and stuff like that, right? So here it is. You have here frequency gain and Q, right? And to display the dynamic controls, you click here. Okay, and we have here threshold, attack, knee, release, right? And it becomes dynamic, that particular band. So very, very cool. It has different modes here: minimum phase, state variable, parallel, matched phase, mixed phase, zero phase, right? It's very, very lightweight on the CPU as well. Very, very lightweight. We can select this type of analyzer. And yeah, you can make it smaller size, the window. So now let me show you some examples here. I'm gonna EQ some drums and guitars. First the drums. Okay, so a filter. Do some cuts here. You can solo it, of course. Okay. It can be used also in mid-side, so you can use this to affect only the center of the mix, right? And put another band to affect the sides of the mix, right? Or in stereo. So let me put this dynamic here. All right. You select the threshold here. Attack. Let me add some brightness here. Let me put here a high shelf. Oh no. High shelf, this one. Alright. Let me boost here some 80 Hertz. So I am using here only left channel, right channel, the mid image, the side image. So I'm going to affect here only the center, for instance. Okay, yeah, and that way I am not affecting anything on the sides of the drum mix. Very cool. And I can affect, for instance, here only on the sides, right? Only the cymbals. So I'm gonna use this sides. And I'm increasing the brightness only to what's left and right, not in the center of the image. Yeah, just a basic, not so much basic because we have dynamic controls, but transparent equalizer, right? Let's also EQ these guitars. Okay. It doesn't have a lot of low end. Let me use a high pass filter here. Okay, that's what's down there. Getting rid of some low end mod. Adding some brightness. You can hunt also for, you can use your mouse wheel. You can hunt for problematic frequencies here, resonant frequencies. Reduce it. And clean stuff, right? Okay, those resonances. Before, after. Right, just to give you some examples, my friends, of this new Equalizer number 2 by ZL Audio. And let's continue with this bundle that you can create at Plugin Boutique of 10 universal audio plugins. You can choose out of 50, right? 10 universal audio plugins, and I have some of them here, some of the ones that are on the list. I wanted to show you some quick audio examples of them. And yeah, let's start with the API 2500 bus compressor. Okay, you have the compressor, tone, the knee, loud, medium, and normal. Okay, and the compressor is the best part in this. So I have these drums, for instance. Let me apply some compression here with a slow attack, fast release. Okay, let's turn it on. Too much compression there. Okay, before adding some punch, medium, normal, medium, knee. Okay. Alright, this is the API 2500 bus compressor. Of course, you can use it on a variety of instruments in the full mix as well. Very musical compressor. Next, I want to show you the Avalon Vt-737, right? This is a channel strip, right? It has EQ and compression. The EQ is on the right side, and the compression is to the left here. So let me show you some electric guitars here. Very musical EQ as well. Let me show you some air. Off, on. It has a very cool top end. Okay, and let me use it on drums also to test the compressor. Okay, drum bus. So here it is, the compression, the ratio. Let's set a slow attack time, fast release time. Let's check out the behavior of this. It has also preamp gain, mic, off, on. Yeah, it's not a very aggressive compressor in the Avalon, right? But it's a vacuum tube compression and with preamp saturation as well. Let's continue with the Capitol Chambers. Okay, this is a reverb, right? From Capitol Records. So let me test it also on, let's see, on vocals here this time.
Why are you going down?
Okay.
Why are you going down?
Very cool. Very cool. Let's check out some
Why
other
are you
notes.
going down? Why?
It has a cue on the reverb itself. Some
Why are
delay.
you going down?
Different microphones.
Why are you going down? Why are you going down?
Okay, and let's continue with Capital Mastering Compressor. Okay, okay, so we have here input, threshold, attack, release, ratio, output. You can like link both channels, left and right channels, right? For instance, here I am moving one knob and the other one is moving as well. So also has some extra saturation here. Let me use it here in this mix. Piano, vocals, guitars.
Why are you going down? Why are you going down? Sugar. Why are you?
Let me use it here. I'm gonna set a medium attack. This is a very musical compressor for mastering. Fast release time, medium to fast release time. The ratio. Okay, channel. The link. The channels are linked, right? And let's start getting some gain reduction. It glues everything in a very cool way, very musical way.
Why are you going down? Why are you going down? Sugar. Why are you going down?
Okay, I'm gonna turn it off.
Why are you going down?
Let me set higher ratio.
Why are you going down?
You use the I'm sorry. No, we have a threshold here.
Why are you going down?
More compression.
Why are you going down? Sugar.
But it glues everything.
Why are you
Without
going?
it, let me.
Why are you going down?
A bit out of place.
Why are you going down?
With the compressor is more glued.
Why are you
Some
going
saturation.
down? Why are you going down? Sugar. Why are you going down? Why are you going down?
It's reacting more to the vocals, of course, in this example. Next, we have the Fairchild. Also, I want to use it on drums here for this example. So yeah, the legendary Fairchild compressor, right? A very musical compressor also for the mix bus, but it can also be used on individual instruments as well. So we have input, we have threshold, time constant is the ratio, okay, output, sidechain filter as well to ignore some low end. If we don't want the compressor to react to the low end, we can use the sidechain, internal sidechain filter. We have a general mix control as well. So I'm gonna set it at 100%, and let's start getting some compression out of these drums. There we have some compression. It's very, very musical compression. It's not aggressive. Also works great on full mixes. There I'm adding a bit of extra punch. Okay, the Helios type, the preamp, right? It has a very nice saturation, this one. Has the line and mic saturation here in preamp. It has bass, mids, and highs. It has a nice top end as well, very musical. Let me use it here on electric guitars. Let me add some lightness. Let me remove a bit of bass here. Add mids. Okay. Peak, off, on, some extra saturation here. Okay, compensate with this. So no, it doesn't have high band, right? It's bass and mids only. That's the mic saturation. Let me crank it. Wow. Some extra before. Let me know what are your favorites from Universal Audio, guys, by the way. So this is the Hitsville reverb, another space emulation of chambers, right? Let me use it here on, let's see, a piano for this occasion. And we have okay, mono or stereo, width, pre-delay, the distance, decay and mix, chamber 1 and chamber 2, okay? Let's increase the mix. Okay, cool reverb. You can solo the reverb. This is for some stereo width. Let's check out chamber 2. Let's also test it on drums. Okay, chamber 1, chamber 2, 4. Okay, the Sound City Studios, a very cool space as well. We have a mixer here, right, with closed microphones, room 1, room 2. And let's close the mixer here. We have some reverb sound for drums. We can try it out on acoustic guitars, live, tight piano, guitars, vocal, ensemble, right? Remic mode to mix through Sound City Studios, or reverb mode to mix Sound City Studios with existing recordings. So I'm gonna choose drums, live, tight, and corner. Let's check out the different spaces here. Okay, here we have close, room 2. You can select the different microphones, close microphones, room. But we have the mixer here to blend. So before, we can blend to taste. We have also dynamics as well, EQ. Let's try the tight. Corner. We have also some effects, right? Equalizer, dynamics. Master effects. Nice. Okay. We have also the Ssl G bus compressor, of course, legendary bus compressor, to glue a full mix as well. It's pretty cool. I want to glue this full mix. Well, it's going to be, let's glue, for instance, acoustic guitars, electric guitars, synth, piano, and vocals.
Why are you going down?
Okay, let me use a slow attack time, medium release time, or let's choose auto release time, ratio 4:1.
Why are you going down? Why are you going down?
It blends nicely the dynamics of everything.
Why are you going down?
4.
Why are you going down? Sugar.
It balances very nicely the dynamics of a lot of instances. That's
Why are you going?
there's a reason why this compressor is legendary, right?
Why are you going down?
8 decibels of compression.
Why are you going down? Sugar. Why are you going down? Why are you going down?
Okay, this is the Ssl G bus compressor. What other things we have here? Oh, this one is great. I love this tape machines, Verve analog machines, different modes. This is the basic version, but the one that you should get is more advanced than this. But I love this on drums to add some saturation. Check it out. It has different modes, right? Sweeten, warm, thicken, vintagize. 4 modes, yeah. Let me show you, pick out only the drums in this case. Okay, the sweeten. Nice. Some vintage vibes. Some lo-fi. Nice. Before, after. Cool. Alright, also I wanted to show you this amp simulator that I have, the Woodrow 55. Amazing amp simulator. We have here different microphones choosings here. Okay. Yeah, this is I don't remember what brand is this an emulation from. go through some presets here. Glossy, clean. Some old school guitar tones. The clean is pretty cool as well. Boost. That's a room. Yeah, for some classic rock tones, definitely this amp is great. Also, let me show you this synthesizer. Maybe some of you guys got it for free a while back. This is the Polymax synthesizer. And by the way, the synths that you can get in the bundle are very, very cool. This one is no exception. The Polymax, amazing synthesizer with amazing legendary tones. Right, has a couple of oscillators and arpeggiator as well. Envelope amplifier. Effects, of course, space, delay, flanger, modulation, chorus. This is just the initial preset. Let me go through some of them. Beautiful sounds in different categories: pads, blocks, strings, effects, bass, drums, percussions. Inspired in some classic synth tones. It has sounds from different eras. Alright, and finally, let's check out this other deal by Solid State Logic in Plugin Boutique. This is the Native X compressor. This compressor involves different compressors in one, right? It's not only like emulating a FET compressor per se, or a very MU compressor, or an opto compressor. It has all of those characters and behaviors of those compressors. So we have the controls to the left of the compressor: threshold, ratio, knee, attack, release, and makeup, right? And to the right we have this sort of internal side chain. We can focus the compression of this plugin on the mid-range, right? We can avoid the low end and top end with these low bleed and high bleed, and with the amount, right? We can listen also what's happening in the low end and top end, and the compressor can act on if we don't add amount here, right? The compressor is gonna be acting in the whole frequency spectrum. But we start to add this, the compressor is going to ignore some low end depending on the frequency that we select here and the frequency that we select here on the top end, right? So let me go back to preset, to the initial preset. Yeah, default, like that. So I'm gonna use it on these drums. Let me bring out some extra punch. Slow attack time, fast release time, ratio of 4:1. It's okay. Okay, it starts compressing. Wow, nice compression. before, after. Okay, the knee. It's less aggressive and more aggressive like that. Hard knee. A bit more subtle, more aggressive like that. But listen to this. So that's what's going on in the low end from 100 Hz and below. But we have a crossover here, right? So we can ignore with the compressor this part from 100 and below. Okay, and you still get that juice of the low end. Let's now check out the top end here. So this is what the compressor is ignoring, right? With the internal sidechain. And it's focusing on this part of the frequency spectrum. Because since the compressor is not reacting to the low end or top end, we have a very focused mid-range, and we have all of the power of the low end. It's not getting triggered. It's not triggering the compressor, the low end. Only the mid-range or low mids and mid-range in general. And listen to what happens if I reduce everything here. If we compress the whole frequency spectrum, right? We don't have as much as juice in the low end because it's triggering the compressor. Instead, we can choose to ignore a bit of low end there. Okay, the extreme low end. Nice. So yeah, this is the native X compressor by Solid State Logic, only $15 at Plugin Boutique. Let me know, my friends, what you think of these plugins. I am always happy and interested to know your opinions about these tools. Let me know what's your favorite out of these plugins. And let's see, I have some people here in the chat. Oh wow, a lot of comments here. The live stream went a bit longer than usual. So I see here, Gary Thompson says he went to see his son to Germany. Awesome, Gary. How long were you staying there? Greetings to Portugal, Terra Mexida. Denario says, YouTube put ads in during the live stream. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Octavius says, anybody feel like this Black Friday thing is a little overwhelming? This is my first year of producing my own music and being addicted to plugins, by the way. So maybe it's just a rookie thing. Well, maybe it's because we have a lot of launches, Octavius, in plugins almost every day. A lot of freebies. Maybe you are overwhelmed with the options that are out there, and I understand. I totally understand that. We need to be careful with that. Live stream stopped for YouTube ads, says Southern Man. Oh wow, sorry for that, my friends. I don't control that, by the way. Just enjoy it. Try everything you can. You will eventually choose your favorite plugins. You can learn something with each one, says Nitalica. Great philosophy, my friend. Octavia says, good advice. Thank you. That's pretty much how I'm trying to approach things. Seems logical. Buenas noches, Omar. Saludos. Good night. Good evening. Omar, estoy empezando a grabarme mis vocales para mis tracks de música electrónica. ¿Qué gate me recomiendas? Omar is asking for a gate. What gate would you recommend for vocals for electronic music, guys? Gate, I would recommend you a free one or paid one. Analog Obsession has a cool gate. Let's see, gate for vocals. Let me think. What reverb and delay free VST is good for guitar solo sounds? Says Behi Chan. I recommend you getting the Supermassive by Valhalla DSP, and also the one by Baby Audio also has a great delay. I recommend you getting that. And could you please recommend a good free reverb or delay VST for guitar? Yeah, get those. The Baby Audio delay and also the Valhalla Supermassive reverb and delay. It's a very cool one. If I think of more, I will let you know here. Hi Amner, how are you? Just opened the app, saw the live. Tell me if ZL EQ is just out. Yeah. It was just released, the version 2, Carmelo, of the ZL EQ. Kyla Hunter says, I love the preamp. Denarius, yeah, ZL EQ V2 is out. Nitalica says his favorites are the LA2A 1176 and the Poltic. Great choices. Red Zept says you can get free version of Guitar Rig for guitar distortion. For delay, he uses Ableton delay, but you can get replica. Denarius, 3 YouTube ads so far. What the hell? YouTube Premium, just saying, guy. Impressive UAD valve compressor. Didn't care for the Woody like the Fender amp Sims though. Yeah, the Fender amp Sims is great by Universal Audio. The Polymax is a beast, says Octavius. I agree with that. Sound Healer, hello Sound Healer. Thanks a lot, you guys, for being here. I appreciate it very much. I appreciate your comments. So I'm gonna leave you for now, but enjoy the cool freebies. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Take care. I will be seeing you very soon in the next live stream. All right, bye bye. Rock on.